Greetings and namaste. It is Lady Royal once again coming back to you with the love lesson for this week. This is for the earth signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm going to jump right into it. This is for the week of June the 29th to July the 5th. So, here we go. Starting fresh. It says, a wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Earth signs, new beginnings, fresh things, new starts. Things are ending, leaving old thought patterns behind, releasing the need to be cranky, negative, whatever it is. And when I say the need, um, we can get in patterns and we can get in these ruts, and we have these things that go on in our minds and our emotions, and they become a part of our personality. And before we know it, we just say, oh, that's just how I am. No, no, no. New start, starting fresh. I heard refresh, restart. It's kind of like when you're rebooting your computer. It's time to refresh your mind, refresh your heart, refresh how you feel about yourself, the way that you see yourself. Do you see yourself from a space of love and abundance, or do you see yourself from a space of lack and poverty? Do you see yourself from a space of being beautiful, or do you feel like, hey, I'm not the best? And when I say beautiful, I'm talking about inner and outer. What is it that you can do, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, to shift your consciousness into this new, fresh start? Because, see, it's coming whether you want it or not. And I'm pretty sure you want it. I mean, why wouldn't you want it? Unless there's things that you're holding on to and you're having a hard time releasing them, because sometimes we can have a hard time releasing those things that we've just become accustomed to doing, and we become so comfortable and just we've become relaxed and, really, frankly, to be honest with you, complacent. We feel like that's the way it's been, that's the way it's always going to be, that's the way it should be, and that's just how it is. No, it's time to shift that thinking. It's time to come up higher. It's time for you to step into the spaces that you've been wanting to. I hear new opportunities are coming. This new fresh start, it's going to show you that you're not who you thought you were, in good ways and negative ways. And when I say negative, in the sense of, you may find that you thought that you did certain things and you come to find out that you don't. And when I say, you might feel like, hey, I've accomplished that. I'm good in that. I'm sure I can handle that. Or, I've matured in that, or I've grown in that. I'm hearing you're going to be tested to go deeper in the way you think and see about yourself, from the light and the dark. Don't allow the dark things to govern over you, to make you feel sad, anxious, or depressed. When you see dark emotions coming up, such as anger or fear, or even anxiety, because anxiety is connected with fear, um, don't allow yourself to feel like, hey, I'm less than. Because what I'm feeling like, those shadows have been triggering things that are deeply embedded within you. I hear mainly Taurus and Virgo may be struggling with this. Capricorn, maybe not so much. But Capricorn's issue is being seen and heard. That's what I'm hearing. But Taurus and Virgo, it's about not feeling a sense of worthiness, to step into the spaces that you've been wanting to, and to lay hold of all of the different things that you've wanted to create. Like, I'm hearing that you're feeling that you're inadequate in some ways, and that you don't really think that you can create what you want. But not so much that you don't think you can. You're asking yourself, is this going to be sustaining? Is this going to be enough? Am I going to be able to thrive? Am I going to be able to live in my purpose fully and show up and not be concerned about what others are saying, the haters, the naysayers, because they're going to, they're going to run their mouths. That's just what they do. That's what they're there for. But you have to learn to take that energy, and this is where the shadows come. Take that energy from the haters, because see, them haters might be saying something that's actually truthful that you don't want to hear, but what it really is, the haters and the naysayers are like, hey, all that shade they're throwing is because they wish they could do what you're doing, and not necessarily the actual thing that you're doing, but that they could be bold and courageous to step out and create the life that that you're desiring to create. But also, haters and naysayers have a tendency to project their insecurities, but maybe those insecurities they're projecting, maybe there's some of that within you. Not always, but it could be. So if you find that to be the case, don't get mad at them. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm going to take that negative energy and I'm going to use it to my goodness. I'm going to transmute it. Alchemists. Transmute it from the dark to the light. Make it work for you. Make your flaws and your weaknesses, make them work for you. Find a way to make those things that you feel like I'm not that good at. Sharpen your tools is what I'm hearing. It's time to practice on those things that you might not be that good at. Being more vulnerable is a fresh start for you. Taurus and Virgo mainly is what I'm hearing that for. Don't be afraid to be, I'm hearing don't be afraid to be vulnerable with those that you know you. And when I say know you, they provide a safe place for you. Not only do they provide a safe place for you, they provide a place for you where you can dwell in your truth. And they're going to accept you just as you are. I'm hearing this is not just your tribe that you already know, so not just people that you're already comfortable with, but people that you don't know. I'm hearing they won't always go along with what you're saying, but they won't not resonate with it. See what I'm saying? When someone can accept you for who you are, and they don't have to necessarily be like, oh yeah, I'm with that and I'm going to do that. It's just mainly them being there and receiving your truth and allowing you to show up in your truth, and them not feeling they have the need to diminish or try to overshine you in any way. They're there to support you, okay? Taurus, I'm hearing you need to know that you're not a star without shining. You need to be seen and heard. You are now being pushed to the forefront. Not pushed in the sense of thrown out there, but you're going to be positioned and you're going to be placed in certain spaces to be able to glow up and show up. It's time for the glow up. It's time to show up. So what are you going to do? Are you going to accept it? Or are you going to decrease yourself and shrink and go back into those little spaces of inadequacy, saying, hey, I'm not good enough, or I don't have what I need? There's beings that are showing up that are going to assist you to get what you need. I hear Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn all across the board. I'm hearing for all three, perhaps there's been things that you, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, have been wanting to create and you haven't had the resources. Well, no more excuses. The resources are already made available. You just have to open up and receive them. Just basically say, I receive it, so it be, and it come to me. That's it. And trust and believe it in your heart that it's there. No matter what it is, you can have big money, big billions of money that's going to be dropped in your lap out of no dang where. And you're like, wow, this is interesting. Receive it. Don't question it. I'm hearing ask questions about it so you know that it's legit, but don't question the fact that that can actually happen. Cars, new homes, houses are being released. I hear Virgo, if you've been interested in real estate, now's the time to start moving in that direction. Lay down a plan. Make sure it's clear, a clear plan. Get some advice and insight in real estate if you don't have any. Go to somebody that's a real estate. When I hear a guru, someone who knows real estate in and out. They know what it takes to be successful in real estate. Do your due diligence and do your research. Don't jump on the first thing. And be mindful of people saying that, yeah, I can do that. You need to go to someone who has a proven record, not someone that just says, hey, yeah, I can do that, but they ain't got no proven record. Like, I'm hearing that's career suicide. Like, why would you do that? So be wise, Virgo, about your real estate adventures. Don't just step out there and just go ham. Don't just go rogue. Do research. I'm hearing in the next 2 to 4 to 6 months, Virgo, you're going to have some opportunities to sow in some like some good spaces of real estate. So do your due diligence. It's like now this is the setup. You're being set up to move into that. Don't rush, but I'm hearing there's a door of opportunity opening that will set you up in some great abundance when it comes to real estate if you do your due diligence. So now is your time for preparation, and you just need to do that. All three across the board, businesses are prosperous, especially Virgo and Capricorn. I'm hearing Taurus. There's a certain Taurus, or maybe multiple out there. You got some special insight that you need to share. People need to hear it. Don't be afraid to share. Allow it to resonate in your heart what you need to speak, and then speak it. Because the people will receive it better than you think. You've been afraid to really say what you feel like you need to say because you're like, they ain't trying to hear this. They don't want to hear this. This could be a male or a female. I said she, but I said male. You're operating. If it's a male, you're operating in a certain type of. When I say, and don't take this the wrong way, because we both have feminine energy. Males, if you're in a male house, that doesn't mean you don't have feminine energy. You're a male, masculine by. You're a male by biology, but by energy, you also have feminine energy as well. And then women, the same. You're in a physical female house, but you have masculine energy as well. So for the male, you may have a way of knowing how to flow in your feminine energy, because see, feminine energy is about being flowy, fluid, and open and allowing. That's what that's about. Masculine is about force and doing, okay, and being hot. um the feminine energy is cold, okay. So what I'm saying to you is, Capricorn, somebody out there, it's two to a few of y'all. Some Capricorns, you guys have a very strong platform. I'm hearing make the best of your platform. Make the best of your platform. So that's all for right now. If you want to extend it, because I know this one has been long and this is longer than what I normally do. For the earth signs, for whatever reason, the downloads just be coming. They just be coming. And it's because you need them. But head on over to my Instagram. I'm going to put it in the description, and you'll be able to get some more if you need some more depth, because I feel like there might be some more, but I'm going to end here. So, once again, this is Lady Royal Red. I am very grateful to have you in my presence, and I'm happy to be in your presence. And I hope that this reading, this energy reading, this love lesson for the earth signs will resonate with you. So don't hesitate to hit me up in the about section. You can find my email, or you can find me on my Instagram page, which I will put in the description, to get an energy reading, because this is a collective, but there have been downloads that have come specifically for the zodiac group as well as the individual zodiac. So once again, I hope this has been of help. I hope you resonate, and I wish you well on your journey. Thank you, and namaste.